I welcome everyone. The site is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for helping our project. You will find links in the description. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to like this video. Your thumbs up is greatly needed to spread the channel. Guru.Markets. Now we will look at the current fundamental indicators of the organization Molson Coors Beverage, ticker TAP. Review based on data as of July 23, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Molson Coors Beverage Company belongs to the subcategory Narco. 60 organizations participate in the comparison, and this is very representative. We start with summary information about the company. Let's look at each indicator in more detail a little further. If you want, you can put a stop. You can consider each parameter of the company being studied more carefully. Access to the database with the classification of company tickers is absolutely free and open. Market capitalization of the company Molson Coors Beverage is $11.13 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $621 billion. Molson Coors Beverage accounts for a share of 1.792% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $12.27 billion. The subcategory's balance sheet capitalization is $201 billion. Molson Coors Beverage accounts for a share of 6.095%. Having compared the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Molson Coors Beverage in the subcategory when assessing the exchange value is 1.792%. The balance sheet capitalization is 6.095%, which is 240% more than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The debt obligations of the organization under study amount to $6.014 billion. Debt to book value represents 49% of equity. Score on the company's debts. Good, 1 point. The balance of the company's stock market value to its profit is 10.5. The average in the subcategory is 52.4, which is 80% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of market value to its profit in comparison with in the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $1,084 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $1,235 million. This is 13.9% more than the current figure. Assessment of expected future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 0.9. The subcategory average is 2.9 and is 69% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the company's stock price to revenue ratio in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $11,950 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $13,610 million. Which is 14% more than now. Assess projected future sales performance against subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 9.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 3.5%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel in the subcategory is 4.027%. This is a 125% increase in market capitalization share. This shows the imbalance of the company's current exchange price. Molson Coors Beverage Company, probably towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is equal to $674,000. And for the subcategory $1,515,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 55.5%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit for each employee of the company is $65,700. With the average for the subcategory, $28,900. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 127%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of sales for each employee of the organization is $724,000. By subcategory, $518,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 40%. Estimation of the share of revenue for each company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions corresponds to 4.5%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.7%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 54% for the company Molson Coors Beverage Company. Whereas in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is 51%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as shares of the company Molson Coors Beverage. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price Molson Coors Beverage Company and subcategory companies. We will see that in 12 months the shares Molson Coors Beverage Company showed a change of -25.1%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory -19.5%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Overall result, 6.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0 points. If you look very broadly, within the market as a whole, we can see that the average score for the entire stock market in the aggregate is 0.3 points. Against a score of 6.5 for the company Molson Coors Beverage. Let's go to the order table, which is available. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free, link in pinned comment. Based on the company assessment Molson Coors Beverage Company. Information and reference System.GURU.Markets. The following decision was made. Open an order, for a reason Molson Coors Beverage Company undervalued subcategory company. Let us remind you that earlier on September 25, 2023, we published an order. Company ticker BTI. Help System.GURU.Markets. The following decision is made on this order. Close the deal. The result is a profit of 0.7%. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for using the information and reference System.GURU.Markets. You truly are the coolest audience.